The story of Thomas Grasso's last meal is one that has captured the fascination of many, not just for its sheer variety, but for the curious mix of comfort and extravagance. As his final hours approached, Grasso was granted the opportunity to choose his last meal, a tradition that, for some, becomes a poignant reflection of personal desires or memories. In Grasso's case, his selections formed an eclectic tapestry of seafood, fast food, desserts, and most infamously, a canned favorite. It began with a bounty from the sea, 24 steamed mussels and 24 steamed clams. These shellfish, delicately steamed, would have offered a briny, slightly sweet taste, each one a morsel of the ocean. Mussels and clams are not only a luxury but also evoke a feeling of celebration, a feast rather than a mere meal. Their presence on the plate suggested Grasso's intent to indulge, to make a statement about savoring life's finer flavors even at the end. From the world of fast food, Grasso requested a double cheeseburger. This classic American comfort food, a juicy seasoned beef patty layered with melted cheese, stacked with another patty and more cheese tucked into a soft bun, represents simplicity and nostalgia. It's the kind of meal many remember from childhood or late-night ventures, a taste that is unmistakably familiar and deeply satisfying. To add some smoky richness, he asked for 6 barbecue spare ribs. These ribs, slow-cooked and glazed with tangy barbecue sauce, offer a messy, finger-licking experience. Each bite combines tender meat with bold, sweet heat flavors, contributing a hearty touch to the meal. Together with the shellfish and cheeseburger, the ribs rounded out a selection that was as much about indulgence as it was about variety. For dessert, Grasso chose half a pumpkin pie with whipped cream and diced strawberries. Pumpkin pie, often associated with holidays and family gatherings, brings warmth and spice, a comforting sweetness that's balanced by the light, airy texture of whipped cream. The addition of diced strawberries, with their vibrant color and fresh, juicy flavor, offered a bright contrast to the earthy pumpkin, perhaps a nod to enjoying every nuance of taste and texture. To wash it all down, Grasso requested 2 strawberry milkshakes. The creamy, cold beverages would have been both refreshing and decadent, blending sweet strawberries with ice cream and milk into a thick, luscious drink. Milkshakes often evoke memories of diners and carefree days, perhaps providing a sense of comfort and familiarity in a moment that was anything but ordinary. And then there was the most famous part of Grasso's last meal request, a can of room-temperature SpaghettiOs with meatballs. There's something striking about this simple, processed food amidst the more elaborate seafood and barbecue. SpaghettiOs are a childhood staple for many, a canned pasta in tomato sauce with tiny meatballs, beloved for their ease and nostalgia. But when it came time to serve Grasso's meal, his request was denied. Instead, he received a plate of plain spaghetti with sauce, a swap that would become the centerpiece of his final statement. Grasso complained not about his impending fate, but about this culinary substitution, saying, "I did not get my SpaghettiOs, I got spaghetti. I want the press to know this." Even at the end, accuracy and attention to detail mattered most. Grasso's last meal stands out as a remarkable blend of flavors, textures, and memories, a patchwork of desires that perhaps spoke to different moments in his life. Whether it was the luxury of seafood, the comfort of fast food, the warmth of tea, or the nostalgia of SpaghettiOs, each choice said something about the man behind the meal. If you found this deep dive into Thomas Grasso's last meal intriguing, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. Leave a comment below and tell us what you think of this unusual last meal. Would you have chosen something similar, or is your ideal last meal entirely different? We'd love to hear your thoughts.